How's it going, you guys? This is Chronicle Absolute. My name is Dion. Figured I'd come through and just offer a little bit of advice, a little bit of inspiration, if you will, maybe a little bit of hope. Just putting it out there. So I had two of my subscribers to email me. One, she emailed me, I guess about a month and a half ago or so. She was, or maybe even about two months ago, and she was asking about, coming through to Schneider's Tanker side and what to expect and what should she do, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to say hashtag jealous. I'm still jealous. All right. Now, the other one, he emailed me and he wasn't, paranoid is too strong of a word. That's not what he was. But he was just like everybody else. You got concerns. This is something new. You have no idea, what to expect, and you're just asking whatever questions that you possibly can to figure out what is going on, right? So it was the combination of both of those conversations that I had, and I had both of those in the same day, because the one, she said, "Hey, I've been here for about a month, and I'm not making the kind of money that I thought that I would." And the other one, he said, "Hey, I just graduated, and I just thank you for all of the support and blah blah blah. I just thank you. And so it was the combination of the both, but it was kind of what I said to him that I kind of want to give to you guys here. So if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead and just come through, and I think I'm gonna kind of read word for word, not everything, but kind of read word for word what I said to him. Then maybe we can go beyond that, right? So, for the most part, I said, all right, so cool. You've completed school. Now you've got real world experience to gain, right? And I know that you guys were with your TE, and on that level, you've gained some experience on the roads, but now you're going to be in that truck by yourself. You're going to have to learn as much as you possibly can. And I know that you've learned that you know what class is like, but the roles are different, and you guys have learned that, right? So the experience that you gain now is going to be absolutely priceless. It's going to be priceless. So at this point, soak up everything that you can possibly learn. Anything and everything that you could possibly get it. Listen wherever you can. You're at the truck stops and you're just resting for your 10-hour break, and you hear other truckers in the driver's lounge. Listen to anything and everything. When you're on the yard, listen to other experienced drivers. That's one thing about truck drivers. When we're resting for the day, we like to come together and just talk and just have fun. And you're going to hear a bunch of smack talking, but you're going to hear a bunch of stuff about the job too. Listen to anything and everything. When you go to the maintenance bay, listen to anything and everything. Get as much experience as you can possibly grab. Hold on to it, right? So the experience that you get is going to be absolutely priceless. It will be hard sometimes out here on your own. You will struggle. Sometimes maybe the pay is not going to be the best for a few weeks, but your now is not your future, right? Your now is your right now. And what are you getting right now? Experience. And that's priceless. That's worth so much more than whatever money that you're bringing home right now, right? For me, I work at TriMac as the Southeast Regional Safety Trainer, driver safety trainer. I always like to use the word support. I support Fairburn, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, both are the same, as well as Spartanburg, South Carolina. I never knew that I'd be in this position 5 years ago. Never knew it. I didn't even know that it existed, right? So even though you're right now, things might be tight, and I know the loads aren't really pulling like right now. We kind of expect it to pull right now, but it might not be. But I know the lows like right now maybe not be the best right now, and I think a lot of that is just due to the coronavirus. I mean, there's There's cycles to this, right? So, but please understand that your right now is not your always. Your right now is not your future, okay? Because again, I never knew that I would be in this position right now. Never knew it at all, right? So at some point, you may decide to get your own truck. At some point, you may decide, hey, I'm gonna go out into the oil fields. Or maybe you'll get a local job delivering fuel to the gas stations, or delivering gases over to hospitals, stuff like that. You just don't know. Or maybe you'll decide to upgrade and get into natural and liquid gas. You just don't know. Your horizons are as open as you see it, right? So if no one else says it to you, I will definitely say it to you, whether you're a subscriber or not. Congratulations for taking this step. Congratulations for looking at the fact that, hey, I got to do something. I got to upgrade my life. I got to upgrade my style. Something has to change. And you've taken that step to get keys to a truck. Congratulations. And just know that, yeah, you've got a learning period, right? You have to learn what you're doing, which means experience. You got to go through those things. It's when I first started into trucking, I was looking into it, right? So I had an idea that I'm gonna make so much money. As I was working at Kroger, I was bringing home between $120 and $180 a week after taxes and child support and whatever else. That's what I was bringing home. Working 40 hours a week, being micromanaged, stressed out, got a new kid, thinking about getting married, and she's got kids, and I can't support a family off $180. So I got into trucking, and I did research, but no one explained how rough that it would be. You've got a learning period. My first year in trucking, I made about $17,000. Why? Well, because I had to learn how to run. I had to learn, hey, if I go ahead and get up early in the morning and start my day and run out, I can drive most of the day. I can bypass rush hour traffic. I can do that. Learn how to make use of your time. Experience. Learn how to make use of your time. I learned, hey, I got to do pre-trips and post-trips, because if I don't do it, I miss something. If I miss something, that's going to put me behind, right? I learned that, hey, whenever I take a break, I don't take a break for 3 hours. I take a break for 30 minutes. Why? Utilizing my time, getting as far as I possibly can, right? There's different things that I was doing that caused me to not make as much money that first year, right? I always said, when I end my day, I want to end my day by 1800 roughly. And I still do that, But when you start your day at like 9 and 10 o'clock in the morning, you didn't drive as far as you possibly could, right? However, if you start your day at like 2 o'clock in the morning, you can end your day a little earlier and therefore find parking and not have to struggle and strain and dang, man, it's 9 o'clock at night and I can't find parking. It's experience. Your first year, you are going to struggle. Your first year, there will be times when you just don't have enough money because you're learning. You are learning. And that's okay, because your experience, whatever you're learning now, your experience is what's going to take you into that future. Again, your now isn't your future, right? The way that I am as a driver now, 5 years later, is nothing like I was before. Why? Because I had to get that experience. I had to suffer some. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't. But guess what? The only reason why I'm able to do these videos is because of the experience that I've gained in 5 years. And I consider myself to be a brand new driver. There's some that have been doing this for 30 something years. I would love to just sit down and talk with those guys, right? So thank you for coming to this channel. Just know, the one takeaway that I have for you guys is that I don't want you to be discouraged. This week I didn't drive that much. I only drove so many miles, and so therefore next week, my paycheck for next week is not going to be the best, or this keeps happening, or that customer keeps happening, and blah blah blah, and I can't stand this, and I still can't get backing down, and I've been doing blah blah blah. That's okay. It's okay, because guess what? You're a truck driver. You got a CDL. You might have hazmat. You might have a TWIC card. You might have doubles and triples. You might have this, that, and the other. You're a truck driver. Can't nobody take that away from you. Being a truck driver means job security. Look at us now. We were considered to be essential. We were always essential. But the world, not just the United States, the world didn't know it. They didn't understand how essential that we were until us truck drivers, for our part, are having to keep the world moving. You have job security. Get your experience, learn, grow. It's just part of growing, right? There was a time when I was a toddler, right? I was learning how to walk. And what do? You fall on your face, right? But as a child, you don't, I fell, No, you get up and you do it again as if it didn't even bother you. You try again. Sometimes you got up smiling, right? Same thing. This is still just life. This is just another learning period. So you went for, when it comes to Schneider National Boat Training, you were gone for about 5 weeks learning class. Now you're out here in the real world, the real classroom. Watch other people. There's a term, people watching. When you shut down for the day, watch other drivers. Just sit up front, eating whatever food, snacking on your phone, whatever, but watch other drivers. See why they're backing up the way that they're backing. Try to understand that. See if they pull through, what do they do to make sure that they were straight if they came in and weren't straight. That was how I learned how to do some things, just by watching other drivers, watching other experienced drivers. There's a lot of stuff out there, right? So this is getting a little long here. I just wanted to encourage you guys and just say that, it might be a little stressful sometimes. It might be a little bit of a struggle sometimes. But don't focus on your right now, because your right now isn't your future. Your future is where you decide to go. Figure out where you want to go and get there. That's it. That's it. So, thanks for watching. If you guys better watch this, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm in the kids' room. That's this right here. I tried my best to figure out the best room to do this, and right now, this is it. So thanks for watching. You guys be good, be safe in all that you do. Stay sanitized. I love you guys. Thank you. Bye.